On the Orlando side, this is a really young team.
Yep.
I think they're self-aware about the fact that they don't have enough creation. I think they're self-aware of the fact that they don't have enough shooting. They have a lot of roster flexibility this summer. They have cap space. Everyone's got them jumping in on the next big point guard who happens to become available on, if the Hawks break it down, could they be a Trae Young team or anything like that? I don't know. If you trade for Trae Young, you're going to have to give stuff up. You're going to have to give up picks, probably some players. Like, you're going to have to give things up. I wonder if they're just going to kind of, like, for example, I know they were expressing interest in Tyus Jones leading into the deadline. I wonder if they're going to just kind of go that route, get a really competent point guard who is going to make all the right plays, never turn the ball over, defend, and is not necessarily the level of a Trae Young type, but also isn't going to disrupt things you don't have to give stuff up for. I wonder if they're going to go the route. I mean, they're set up, man. Like, they're in really good shape. They got a lot of really good young players. They're in a good spot.
I like where you were going with the Tyus Jones route. I would think they would call the Portland Trailblazers and say, let's talk about Ant Simons. He can spread the floor and open it up for Banchero, and he's not going to cost you what it would cost to get a Trae Young. And he might even be better. A better fit for a team in that spot. But I think they're in prime position to take advantage of a very, shall we say, topsy-turvy Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I think that's true. The other thing that you absolutely have to consider with all of this is, you want to go get a point guard. But if I'm them, your list of point guards absolutely has to be exclusively guys who can play next to Jalen Suggs. Because holy crap.
Yep.
Like, holy crap, Jalen Suggs. The dude is the next Marcus Smart, and he's a better shooter. You can make a modest offer for Malcolm Brogdon. Probably get. I was
thinking
done.
of him too. Yeah.
Like, just a guy of that ilk, I think could help them, change them a lot, change their fabric, and it wouldn't be very intrusive to their future. I think they're going to do something to bring in more shooting. I think they're going to do something to bring in more playmaking, and I think they're going to be. There's a pretty decent chance they're going to be better next year because Banchero is an incredible talent. And Franz Wagner was 1 for 15, but he's a great talent and is going to be really good. And his jump shot just went into the toilet this year for some reason. And I think one thing that will help bring that up is bringing in more playmaking for them.
Yep.
I loved watching them play this year. And I love the job Jamal Mosley did this year. You know how hard it is to get a team that young to all be like, you know what? We're all going to sacrifice and we're all going to play defense. Talk about a coach just getting buy-in and coaching up a team. I think it's extremely impressive.